Welcome back to my kitchen, Judy's Keto Kitchen. Sometimes I just have issues with my iPhone. I recorded this a couple of weeks ago, and when I went to upload the video, it wasn't there. So I have to do it again, and oh well. This is Cranberry Pistachio Clusters, and they're so good, so I'm not heartbroken that I had to do this all over again. I made these for when our trip, we drove to Houston from North Carolina and back for a niece's wedding, and I wanted to make sure we had a keto sweet that we could eat, because stopping off for gas and there's all this junk at the stores, and we went to our first Buc-ee's. We had never been to Buc-ee's before. And it's amazing. Very clean bathrooms, so that's where we tried to stop for bathroom breaks and gas. But you walk into there and you can smell the sugar right away. So it's a good thing that we had our own keto sweets, so we didn't buy any junk. So, cranberry pistachio bites. Now, hopefully this works here. I have 8 ounces of dark chocolate chips, and I like Bake Believe dark chocolate chips. I have 6 ounces of pistachios. So 6 ounces of pistachios. I get my pistachios at Trader Joe's. They're nice and green. And then I have 1 ounce of dried cranberries that I make myself. They're so good. So first, before we eat, so hopefully we're recording again. I've had to stop it several times. I just don't understand this iPhone. So I have this on medium-low heat, and I'm going to melt the chocolate chips. And it takes a while, but you just let them start melting and then stir it around. Make sure it doesn't burn or stick, and we'll just wait here a bit. As I said, I did film this a couple of weeks ago, and then I noticed, the first part of it didn't film, but the second part, when I was tasting it, and they taste really good, I had chocolate all over my face, and I'm like, how did I get chocolate on my face? That's incredible. And then I filmed some other things that day, and I've noticed that I had chocolate on my face when I was filming those. And I'm like, I'm still uploading those because those are things that I, don't want to do right away. But it's like, if you're watching my videos and it looks like I have chocolate on my face, I do. So here the chocolate is starting to melt. So we're just going to let it continue melting for a bit. Stir it around till it's all melted. Another thing is I'm going to start editing the videos myself. We have had an editor that's done it for the past 5 years. And then I decided, I think I want to try editing myself. So I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I really want to try it. So this video will be edited by me, putting all the pieces together, taking out parts that I don't think are worth you viewing. So we'll see how this goes. This is melting nicely. You can see there's still some chips that aren't melted. Now, if you don't have dark chocolate chips and you just have a dark chocolate bar or 70 to 80% chocolate, you could use that as well. I just find the chips are easy to melt. And these, I believe, are sweetened with stevia. Or they could be allulose, but it's not real sweet, which is good because I don't like really sweet things. Okay, so that looks like the chocolate's all melted. It's nice and creamy, so we'll turn the burner off. We'll go back to my table here. And I'm going to try not to touch the foam because that's when it just gets really, I don't understand how it does. So this is the melted chocolate. To the melted chocolate, we're going to add the pistachios and the dried cranberries. And we're going to mix it so that it's all covered. And I like these pistachios, they're nice and green. Sometimes you buy pistachios, they're roasted and salted. These are raw, and they're not green anymore. And I like the green color. My heritage is, all 4 of my grandparents were born in Sicily, and recently found out that pistachios are grown in Sicily. There's a big festival in October, and someday I hope to visit there again. All right, so I have this. These are mini cupcake. You could, if you don't have these work really well. You can just plop a spoonful on parchment paper and do it that way. This is like easy for me because it goes in the refrigerator easy. They pop out easily, and you can have those little cupcake forms that you could also put it in there if you have the like the aluminum ones that don't soak through. But these, and I can already tell you because I made them a couple weeks ago, these are so good. When I told Carl, oh, I have to redo the cranberry pistachio clusters, he goes, oh, Dad. He was so excited because he just loves them. And as I said, on our trip, there are some mornings, Carl's like, I think we need some chocolate. So we didn't just have them for dessert. But sometimes, when you do a road trip, for some reason, if I'm doing a road trip, I feel like I have to eat all the time. So I bring plenty of food. I made egg bites. I made turkey patties. So I want to make sure we have food because you can't always find good keto food. And then we went to his sister's house for dinner the night before the wedding, not realizing they're all vegetarian. And we're like, what are we going to eat? So it was funny. They're all going, oh, good, there's no meat here. Yay. And Carl and I are like, yeah, well, there's no food for us to eat. It was fine. The thing about being mostly carnivore and keto is that if you have to, it's okay if you don't eat for a meal because it's like fasting and it's like, you survive. And if you get past that hunger stage, then you're not really hungry anymore. So, but then we had food in our hotel room that I had brought with us. So, it all worked out well. And the good news, at the wedding, they did have some chicken dishes because the groom's family was not vegetarian. It was quite the wedding, a very cultural wedding. And that the bride's father, Carl's brother-in-law, is from Libya, so there are a lot of people in Libyan costume. And the groom's family is from Cameroon, so a lot of African Cameroon outfits at the wedding. So it was quite the cultural event. Oh, these are so good. I can hardly wait. Well, we'll just add this here, even though it's not going to be a whole one. So I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for at least a half hour, probably longer. And then after that time, I'll be back to taste them. But I'm telling you right now, they're amazing. So you'll go into the refrigerator for about a half hour or more, and then we'll taste. See you then. I just took the cranberry pistachio clusters out of the refrigerator. And what I like about this, it's so easy. They just pop right up. Let me just pop one up for you. They just pop right out. Again, you can use the aluminum cupcake tins to do that. You can just, someday I'm just going to try putting it on parchment paper to see how it comes. But right now, it's time to taste this. And what I like about this is the cranberries make it a little softer and chewier, and it's tangy, and with the pistachios and the chocolate, oh, so good. I have to finish chewing, but you can see the green in the pistachios and then the red of the cranberries. This would be a great Christmas treat too, with the red and green. But oh, this is so good. We're gonna have a good treat tonight. This is amazing. And I probably have chocolate all over my mouth, but oh well. Cranberry, pistachio, clusters, clean keto. It tastes so good.